This recording is a fast-paced workout in conjugating Homeric verbs in only the most common storytelling forms, meaning the third person, singular and plural, in the present, imperfect, and aorist. The vocabulary is all from the first book of the Iliad. First, I'll recite the list of verbs in alphabetical order with just a quick one-word English reminder of the general meaning of the word, but not a detailed, careful dictionary definition. Agero, gather. Agoreo, proclaim. Aido, sing. Amuno, ward off. Anaso, rule. Handano, please. Antiao, approach. Apoluo, set free. Apotheo, repel. Arego, help. Atimazo, insult. Audao, speak. Acheo, grieve. Damazo, tame. Deido, fear. Deithono, delay. Ekpertho, plunder. Epithero, bestow. Erethizo, annoy. Erepho, cover. Ereo, ask. Erizo, struggle. Zao, live. Tharseo, dare. Theopropeo, prophesize. Thnesko, die. Kaio, burn. Kaleo, call. Katapeso, boil down. Keido, distress. Kineo, move. Kijano, meet. Kio, go. Klo, hear. Kraino, accomplish. Lambetao, shine. Luo, release. Oleko, destroy. Peitho, persuade. Proiapto, throw. Sozo, save. Teocho, make. Tikto, beget. Tino, pay. Theogo, flee. Frazo, explain. Franeo, understand. Holo, provoke. Chraismeo, ward off. For the rest of this recording, the general style will be that I'll give you a prompt, then there'll be some time for you to answer, then I'll give the correct answer, and then there's some more time for you to repeat the correct answer. Let's warm up with the imperfect tense, third person, singular and plural only. For the next few verbs we'll do, these are verbs where Homer never uses the augment in the imperfect, and in general, Homer often doesn't use the augment for verbs in the imperfect. I'll give the present tense dictionary form, and then you supply the two third-person imperfect forms. Atimazo, atimadzen, atimadzon. Erizo, eridzen, eridzon. Oleko, oleken, olekon. Homer also likes to use these three verbs in the iterative form, which is what in English we would express using words like used to, would always, or kept. In Greek, the iterative is formed with the infix sk, and Homer never uses an augment on the iterative form. These verbs, like most verbs, form the iterative by putting an epsilon on the front, so we get esken and eskon. Sometimes you can also get asken and things like that. I'll prompt you with the dictionary form, and then you supply the two iterative forms in the imperfect. Atimazo, atimazesken, atimazeskon. erizo, erizeskin, erizeskon, oleko, olekeskin, olekeskon. Now we'll do a bunch of verbs in the singular forms only in all three of the tenses, present, then imperfect, and aorist. Don't use the augment at all. Agoreovo, agoreoe, agoreowen, agoreosin. Aedo, aede, aeden, aesen. Anaso, anase, anasin, anaxin. Arego, arege, aregen, arexin. Erethizo, erethidze, erethidzen, erethisen. Erepho, erephe, erephen, erepsin. Erizo, eridze, eridzen, erisen. Katapeso, katapese, katapesin, katapepsin. Proiopto, proiopte, proioptin, proiopsin. Verbs in ao and eo are very common and can, in theory, be contracted, but usually are not in Homer. Verbs in o are very uncommon. The only one on our list is holo, but they normally are contracted in Homer in the present and imperfect. So let's get our contracted one out of the way first. Holo, holoi, holon, holosin. Now we'll do the ao and eo verbs in their uncontracted forms. Antiao, antiae, antiaen, antiasin. Tharseo, tharsae, tharsaen, tharsasin. phroneo, phroné, phronen, phronesen. Now we'll do some questions about the past, which are asked using the augment, which would be normal in dialogue in Homer. You'll answer those questions using a single word, which is just the verb in the same tense, but without the augment, which is the normal way to give it affirmative in this dialect. Each question starts with the interrogative particle e. Atreides enasen. Anasen. Thea Aiden. Aiden. Agamemnon timase cruseida. Atimasen. Ebrisei seke de cruseida. Caden. Agamemnon holosen Achillea. Holosen. Atreides kai Achilles erisan. Erisan. Kalchas theopropaen. Theopropaen. As a prompt, you'll hear the third person singular form in the aorist, either with or without the augment. Convert it to the plural form. Agoreusen. Agoreusan. Apelusen. Apelusan. Arexen. Arexan. Erethisen. Erethisan. Erepsen. Erepsan. Kalesen. Kalesan. Katapepsen. Katapepsan. Elusen. Eluson. Proiapsen. Proiapsan. Etisen. Etisan. Esaosen. Esaosan. Echolosen. Echolosan. The prompt will be a past tense form of a verb. Respond with the dictionary form and an English translation using an appropriate pronoun such as he, she, or they. Kaleesken. Kaleo. He would always call. Kalesan. Kaleo. They called. Tharseese. Tharseo. He dared. Oleken. Oleko. She destroyed. Eluson. Luo. They released. Katapepsen. Katapeso. He boiled down. Erisen. Erizo. He struggled. Etimasen. Atimazo, she insulted. Eti-san. Tino, they paid. Esao-san. Sozo, they saved. Are again. Arego, he was helping. Tima-san. Atimazo, they insulted. Agoreo-won. Agoreo, they were proclaiming. Verbs with dictionary forms ending in mo, no, lo, and ro don't take a sigma in the aorist. Given the dictionary form, give the aorist with an augment in both the singular and the plural third person. Agero, egeren, egeran. Amuno, emunen, emunan. Dethuno, edethunen, edethunan. Now we'll do a few verbs that have second aorists. You'll hear the third person singular in the aorist, which will sound a lot like a normal first aorist. After that prompt, give the plural form and then the dictionary form. Eoaden, eoadon, handano. Ethanen, ethanon, thnesko. Ekichen, ekichon, kichano. Ekluen, ekluon, kluo. Eteken, etekon, tikto. Efugen, efugon, theogo. Convert each past tense form into the present tense. Ede-san, dedusin, ekpersen, ekperthe, epitheron, epipherusin, epethen, pethe, eteuxon, theohusin, thrase, thradze, chreismesen, chreismei. edamasen, damadzusin, ekean, kaiusin, eiren, erei, kien, kiei.